Intro to Gomo Worms. Ronald Trump and Alistair Peark walked up the stage to tell all the people of Canlan about another successful competition. People of Canlan, listen carefully. What we're about to tell you is very important, Ronald said. Congrats on another successful competition, Alistair said. Excitement from crowd. Ronald, I need to use the bathroom, Alistair whispered. Okay, Ronald whispered back. By the time Alistair got back from the bathroom, all he heard was, "We're going to attack G-Men." Excitement from crowd again. The Gomo Worms. As Ronald was walking back from school with his group of friends, Jacob, Case, Wyatt, Tucker, John, and Ian, he said, "Hey, I have to head home, so see you later." As all of his friends waved goodbye and slowly passed out of sight, Alistair appeared out of thin air. "Dude, watch it, Alistair. My friends are close by, and I don't think they would like to see a freak appear out of nowhere," Ronald said. "Sorry, but I didn't want to walk," Alistair said. As they walked to Ronald's house, Ronald's father saw him and acted like they weren't there. Larry, his father, was looking really pale today. As they walked past Ronald's chicken coop, they saw Meaty, his super aggressive chicken. "Meaty's acting super aggressive today," Alistair said. "Yeah," Ronald chuckled. They walked and talked on the short walk to Ronald's house, and Ronald thought that Alistair was such a good friend, and he didn't know what he would do without him. He was the only person he knew that was actually from his planet. As they strolled into Ronald's modern-day house and into the basement, Ronald realized that he forgot the card to open the portal in his room. So he quickly walked up the stairs and checked the secret door in the pantry and saw that it was missing. Who could have stolen it? The only one that knew where it was Alistair, and he was downstairs. He rushed downstairs at a sprint just in time to see Alistair closing the door on him. "Alistair, let me in," Ronald yelled, "and don't lock it." He heard the sound of the portal opening and two people hopping in. Who could have gone in with Alistair? Who would Alistair trust enough to go to Canlan, the planet he was from, with him? As his mind flowed with possibilities, he thought that if he could find a way to get into the room, he could try to find a way to light the portal with what? He didn't have anything to light the portal with. Just 5 minutes ago, Ronald thought that Alistair was his friend. Now he felt completely betrayed. Why would Alistair do this to him? He searched the house for his parents, but only his mom was home, and she looked normal, so he asked her. "Mom, have you seen Dad?" "No, I haven't seen Dad since he got home from work," Ronald's mom replied. Where was Dad? Ronald pondered to himself. Did Alistair lock him in the room? No, he was in Canlan. He must have jumped in the portal with Alistair, but Dad wouldn't do that, would he? He had to find a way into the room, but with what? Ronald gasped. The window. That's how he could get into the room. If he stole his dad's ladder, he could climb into the room, and then he would find a way to light the portal, but that was after. So, he snuck into the garage so his mom wouldn't see him and grabbed the biggest ladder he could carry and made his way to the bedroom window. The ladder was heavy to Ronald, so after carrying it to the wall by the window, his arms were sore. Even though he didn't have a way to light the portal, he still climbed the ladder. He could find a way to open the portal later. When he got to the top, he searched for 10 minutes but couldn't find a way to open the portal. Then he heard Meaty screeching, and he came into the window with a loud bark. But if there was one thing that is weird about Ronald, is that he can talk to chickens. So he had a conversation with Meaty. "Well, hi, Meaty. Didn't expect to see you here," Ronald said. "Bark," said Meaty. "I'm trying to find a way to light this portal." "Bark." "Well, Alistair, my best friend, just put your bark." The portal turned light gray and squished and turned until the portal lit. "You did it, Meaty," Ronald said. But how?" "Well, thank you, Meaty, and see you later," Ronald said excitedly. After Ronald jumped into the portal, he arrived in Canlan. In Canlan, there was no life except for the people living on it, and for such a big planet, there was only about 1,000 people in total population. And everyone born in Canlan has a unique ability, but Ronald has not found out his yet. Then about a dozen really pale people came in view carrying Alistair. "What's up, bud?" Alistair said. "I'm not your bud," Alistair said. "So, you're mad at me now. I guess you do have some reasons to be mad at me," said Alistair. "Some reasons? More reasons than your little brain can handle. You betrayed me." Well, when you went to go receive your card, I saw it as a perfect opportunity to betray you like you betrayed me. So, I infected your dad with Gomo worms and controlled him to grab your card, and then made him come into the portal with me. Me betraying you? Gomo worms? What is all this stuff? Ronald asked. This may be new to you, but my ability is Gomo worms. Whoever they touch, they feed into you and drain your blood, and then make you want to eat blood, and then I can control that person. Also, they can heal wounds. That would be fatal. What? How come you didn't tell me this earlier? What about my father? And I still didn't betray you, Ronald said quickly. So I could get revenge on you. Your father's now under my control, and the only way to make him not infected is to dig the Gomo worms out of him, which would kill him in the process. And you told all the people of Canlan that we would attack G-Man. That you would attack G-Man. You mean my dad is gone? Ronald said with tears in his eyes. And why would telling everyone that we might attack G-Man anger you? Because he is my father, Alistair said. I'm tired of this. Gomo worms, attacked! Suddenly, Ronald felt the urge to yell die, and he didn't fight that urge. Die! Ronald screamed. Then the egg hit Alistair in the face, and 24 chickens came and attacked with Meaty in the lead. I didn't know your ability was chickens, Alistair said. Well, I guess a lot of tricks up my sleeve. Or you could say chicks up my sleeve, Ronald yelled back. The battle commenced for about 5 hours, and near the end there was only 3 chickens left, and Alistair was going to kill the chickens in Ronald, and he yelled, Get ready to die! Meaty took the final stab in Alistair's back, and he fell to the ground. Die, said Meaty. I didn't know you could talk, said Ronald.
Bark,